Hello and welcome to your reading. If you feel drawn to the title of this video, then this is probably your reading. So just take a couple of deep breaths with me. So exhale, breathe in deep into your belly. Place one hand on your crown, which is just at the top of your head, and then sort of push down and rub this top of your head here, and then let go and breathe into that space. All right. So we've got first card to come out as the counselor. So there's something here about, I'm hearing needing counsel, needing to communicate, so you're opening your eyes, seeing love clearer. So in order to see from your heart, you need to be able to express your heart feelings and your what's going on inside of your heart. And so I'm hearing for you, this is like a relationship that you're in, a partnership. So this feels very specific. And it's a partnership or some sort of relationship. It could be any relationship. And so you've also got the one of water, ace of water, which has a heart in the center. So we've got the heart on the top of the head of the counselor here, which has really spoken and shown itself. It's like quite bright. And so I'm really seeing that this has to do with love, and it has to do with finding yourself back in a space of love, because you're feeling some emotions that are getting in the way of your ability to be in your heart space right now. And so I'm hearing this might be a blockage that doesn't show up for you very much, or it may be one that shows up for you a lot, but for some of you for sure, this is definitely a blockage that doesn't show up much, where your heart is quite open, you're a very loving person, you've done the work to open up that space in yourself, and right now you're in a space of conflict, which is causing you to have some sort of blockage with your heart space. And so within this relationship, there needs to be some really, really honest communication, where something that feels like it can't be said, or it would be a huge detriment to your relationship, that very thing needs to be said so that things can unfold, and so that you can bring those things to the surface to then work on them and work together on opening your relationship heart space. So the heart space of the relationship between the two people can start to really open and start to really expand, is what I'm seeing. So it seems like there's an opportunity here for you to open up and expand the capacity for love in this relationship. And so this particular conflict, this moment that you're facing, has actually come up for the reason that you are you are meant to expand your capacity for love within this relationship. But in order to expand, you have to also dive into the shadows. Now, this is about a willingness to dive into the shadows. You've got the youth here, which talks about going on a journey, going on a new journey. And you've also got the ace here, so you've got new beginnings here. So you've got an opening, right, as I just said. So you've got this sort of open portal, a new beginning space where you can choose a new path right now. You can choose a new trajectory, and that in order for you to achieve the goals that you want within your relationships and within your life as well. And so I'm hearing for some of you that the relationship might not continue after this is spoken, and some of you, the relationship will expand, and it will expand into more of what it's meant to be. The capacity will expand. But whatever your situation is, if this is resonating with you, either way, speaking the honest truth about it will expand your own heart, and it will allow you to dive deeper into your heart space and your ability to feel love, because there are blockages and walls. It's like a rock wall. It's kind of breaking, like this big rock wall. I'm also feeling like rock climbing is coming up. Rock wall, rock climbing. I don't know if that you might have been rock climbing recently. Otherwise, it's just there's a big rock wall. There's a big sort of, I'm seeing like the skin of like one of those characters from some sort of comical movie. It's like this thick rock skin. Maybe it's like there's a movie about 4 sort of Avenger type people, and they've got like this, one of them has this thick rock skin, and so I'm seeing that kind of around a love heart. So like your heart has that rock wall, and you have not been aware of that particular part of your journey that has this rock wall. So the youth and the dingo. Okay, so we have the 10 of air. And so the 10 of air is about communing with your higher self, communing with your angels. I'm hearing that. So communing with your higher self, communing with your angels. Peak. Okay. So then there feels like there needs to be an honesty first with yourself. Okay, so this to me, it's come around full circle of that. This, I saw this little sort of peak, and I saw as well here there's mountains in the back, and I saw the peak of that, and I felt like she's standing, there's a message that she's standing, or this character, this person is standing down at the bottom of that peak of that mountain. So, and it's been a journey of traveling or falling down that mountain within this situation, and it seems like there needs to be a step where you need to take the step of awareness within yourself to say, okay, well, I'm actually here right now. I'm not here. And it feels like there is this sort of hierarchical perspective in the relationship of yourself as well, where you're going like, well, I'm right in this way and they're wrong, or I'm superior in this way and they're not. And something that you don't feel comfortable admitting, okay? So if you're hearing this and you're still here and it still resonates, then it's probably something that within yourself that you really need to take accountability and awareness of, and it takes your own responsibility, your own choice to see that. So it's like an awareness, okay, well, I'm actually here, I'm actually where I am right now, which will then give you the tools to go and climb that mountain and reach that peak, and the peak is that goal of your relationships that you see for your relationships. And so what is your goal that you do see for your relationships? What do you see for, what do you want in your relationships? Not what does society want, not what does your family want, not what did they tell you a relationship is capable of being and looking like, but what is it that you want your relationships to look like? What if you could dream, and if you were the creator and you could create a beautiful vision of what a relationship looks like to you? What does it look like? And so I feel like there's also this darkness. I see the mountain in this one here, like that peak. It's very dark. She's facing that way, and this character is facing that darkness. Not gender specific, but I'm just saying she. So this you yourself are facing your own darkness right now, and in order to commune with your higher self and to see what are the tools available to you and what to do next, you actually need to face your darkness right now. And so right now is a time where you need to take responsibility for yourself, for your contribution to your world and what it looks like. But keep a really, really clear idea that you do not want to allow others to do you wrong and to disrespect you. And so you're on a journey right now where you're facing that. And so when I see this as well, right in the center of your reading, which is the counselor, I see you need to speak with somebody about what you're feeling. You need to be able to have that safe conversation about your emotions and your feelings with someone who you can trust. Now, if you feel like you cannot trust the person who you're dealing with right now in this situation, and you do not feel comfortable sharing with them what you're feeling, then it's likely that relationship needs to be taken a break from. You need to take time to yourself in order to connect in with yourself and really hear your own voice and know what it is you need in this time in your life. And then again, with what's coming through right now, remembering that at the beginning of the reading, we're hearing about new beginnings. So we have new journey, and we have Ace of Water, which is wow, I have not actually, like, it's been sitting on in your spread like this because that's how it came out, and so I haven't actually looked at it. So I always just leave the cards how they are until they unfold and they speak to me. And then interestingly, I just turned it into the upright position just now, which has now allowed me to dive deeper in it, because as I look at it, I realize its meaning. And so what we got from it earlier was that there is a heart in the center of here. You can't see it well, but there is a heart there that this sort of dragon is holding, or, curious of and sort of bringing to life. So there's a heart that they're bringing to life. And so water is emotions, and so and Ace, which is the first card of the water element, is about new beginnings. Okay, so ones are about new beginnings, and so we have water and we have emotions and new beginnings. So there you go. This is what I've been talking about. So it's time now for you. You've also got the youth, and so you're coming from one phase of your journey into another is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it's like in one, where you've been and who you are before this situation arises, and you move through this cycle right now, is one version of yourself that is not really younger, but it's like a seed of the version of the self that is being born now as you move forward. So with this new beginning in love, and here in love as well, so we've got in love, and we've also got in an emotion, in a healthy emotional journey. So now these two are sitting like this, right? So we have the counselor above, and we have the new beginning in emotion, in an emotional expression, and a healthy emotional expression of yourself, a healthier emotional expression, and a healthier connection to your emotions, and a more well-rounded journey with your emotions, a higher capacity to stabilize your emotions, to be honest with yourself, and to deal with the pain that comes up when you are facing your own darkness. And so when I say that those two are sitting like that, they come together. Okay, so the counselor comes with the new journey. So if you do not use your words, your expression to move forward in a new way, meaning you're either going to get counsel, literally get counsel, so go and see a counselor if you're feeling that your emotions are you're feeling really unstable, you're feeling really, you might find it helpful to journey into researching and then exploring with a relationship counselor if that's resonating with you. If you've heard that and it's resonated before this reading, you've heard those terms, counselor, psychologist, any of these things, and you felt a little calling or anything about getting that kind of counsel, then go ahead with it. That this is your message, to go ahead with it. Just search it up, find someone you can trust, and go and try that, because this might change your life. However, for some of you, it might be that you are just needing to have an honest conversation with the person in your situation right now, even though you may feel super vulnerable, and even though this may be something that you never share with them and that you never share with anyone, or you're not the type of person to talk about your emotions. You are now faced with a choice to take this new beginning or to not, to leave it. So it's still your choice. Remember, it came out like this, so it's a choice. It's like it's being handed to you. Do you want to go this way, or do you want to go this way? Do you want to go in the upright, or do you want to go reverse? We're going to say no. We'll just suppress this. Allow it to come up whenever it comes up again. But remember that this is your life, and you don't have a long life. It's really short, really, because we live in each moment. And so as life passes, we're going to look at our life and go, wow, it really was a short life. But the way that you can make your life longer is by living so deeply with yourself, so fully with yourself, and facing yourself any opportunity that you can to face your darkness when that arises. Which is why, if you're still watching this is why you're watching this, because this is your journey, is to be facing yourself. Your journey is to dive deeper into yourself. Your journey is to face the shadows so that you can dive and explore and transcend higher into the light of your being and live in your purpose. Okay, we're going to pull one more card just to close this reading. Spirit, what do you want to finish this reading with? What's the final message? Oh, we got 4 cards. Let's just have a look real quickly and see if we can get a message. I'll just hold them up. So we've got integrity, another ace, so another 1 of earth. We have 8 of air, and we have 6 of water, all in reverse. I'm gonna show you your reading. Okay, so you have a choice to plant a new seed. Okay, you have a choice to choose to step into your integrity, your highest integrity, by being honest, by sharing. And these are all in reverse because this is a massive block. You do not share. This is a thing that you do not do. You do not easily share. Massive block. And you have a choice now, and it's a really, really profound moment that you can have if you just choose to be honest in a way you've never been before. Talk to the person about your feelings. Talk to them about what emotions, what thoughts are going on in your head, and tell them that you feel you're separate from them because you want to grow from it. I want to grow from this, so please don't box me in to say that I am these thoughts and I am these emotions, but please give me the space that I deserve so that we can work through them, because I want to be honored here. And here we go. There's my emotions on the table. There's my thoughts on the table. This is what I experienced. This is how it felt. Let's see if this is to do with my trauma. Let's see if this is to do with your lack of respect. What can we find here when we put it all out on the table? Okay? So it's a choice to step into your integrity, and to do that you need this, and when you do that, you're planting a brand new seed of a journey where you are choosing where you are choosing your power, and you're flowing with your power, and you're stepping. This card always to me is like the higher self. Okay, this is the card I see of the essence of the higher self. And so a choice to take your power back and step into your highest is what I heard, what came through, but I was saying higher, but highest, your highest expression. Okay, so that's your reading. Now, if this resonated with you, then and it's helped you, then I am so grateful for your attention, and I wish you so many blessings on this journey. I wish you expansion and growth, and I bless you.